Welcome to Blessed Mess. This is our little channel that we talk about our eBay finds and some tips and tricks. And today it's a little bit about media and what you can find at Goodwills or yard sales or things to look for. First thing to look for is sealed VHS tapes, either a 6-hour or an 8-hour. I sell these for $4.75 online all day. I can pick these up that are all sealed like this. I get those. The ones that aren't sealed, I don't even get those because they might have something recorded on them, could be inappropriate or whatever. This way, I don't have to test it. I know that they're good, and I sell them for $4.75. Just depends on what people want, either an 8-hour or 6-hour. There are some 4-hour tapes. Those are a really good find. You can usually buy them for like 50 cents, or you can buy a pack of 8 for $1. I mean, they really, you can find these sealed. That's the number one thing to look for that are an easy thing. These are not media mail because there's nothing on there. There's nothing recorded on them. So you would have to send this first class. So just keep that in mind about your weights. These are not media. These are first class mail. All the DVDs that I get are kind of specialty stuff. I sell through so quickly on DVDs that I really didn't have a lot of examples to show you. But one thing that I always get are these read and share Bibles that are DVDs. They're different stories. This one is the story of Christmas, so this is a really good one. I get lots of religious DVDs that they don't have to be sealed. I sell them pretty cheap. Like this might be $5 or something, and I sell them pretty cheap. They're media, so they go out for $2.80. The second thing that I get, another thing that I get are instructional videos, especially for guitar, mandolin, banjo, any of that stuff. You sell these really quick. Even a Mel Bay, or this is Ravi Learn Guitar in 21 Days. This Ravi one also has like some stuff for like on the internet, so you can get some access to stuff like that, chord charts, that kind of stuff. So I sell these so quickly that usually they're in and out. Some that are kind of might be, I'm not really all that picky about which ones I get. I sell them really quick. Lost Blu-ray or DVD, man, these sell really fast. If they're sealed, they sell faster, but the Blu-rays sell too. I think I've picked up maybe 5 or 6 lost DVD sets. I mean, originally they were $60, but I sell them between $12 and $20, maybe $25 for the last season. So these sell really fast. Blu-rays are a little bit more valuable, but I always pick up these lost, even if they're sealed or not. But if they're sealed, they're worth more. I always pick up lost. Something that I've sold a lot of are these cycle rides or virtual walks where you can be on a treadmill. I got these for like 4 of them for $1, and I got a bunch that are like the city called Macaw, or this is riding through the forest. I've got ones riding through the vineyard and all that. These are the last 2 that I have. I bought a bunch of these and sold them all for like $10 a piece, $8 a piece, something like that. Sold them really fast. They're media mail also. Along with, so exercise videos, if they're sealed, I buy them. If they're not sealed, I don't buy them. So those were all sealed. Specialty videos like skateboarding. This is Tony Hawk from 2002. 2 DVD set. This is like his life story, basically, called The Beginning. This is called Let's Do This. This is by Trans World Skateboarding. And I bought a whole bunch of mountain biking videos. If you can find snowboard videos sell the fastest. Doesn't matter the time of year, snowboard videos just sell because I guess a lot of these aren't online. They're so old, or people haven't uploaded them to YouTube or whatever. They're not online. So skateboard videos, mountain biking, flow type stuff, or snowboard, those are really good to get. Video games. If you look for video games, I'm not a real big video game person to buy video games. The only things that I normally buy are things that are NCAA, like this is NCAA 08. This is for PlayStation 2. If you have a backwards compatible PlayStation, you can get these. And people like to play these because when they were a kid, they like to have this. And this is with all the college teams still on it. So anything that says NCAA up to 2014, that is the way to go. Video games, the only things that I buy that are video games are really rare things. It would have to be it would have to be something that's relatively rare, and I'd have to look it up on eBay if I saw it, and I could pick it up that way. Otherwise, I don't really do a lot with video games other than just the rare stuff. Something to look for in video section, you'll see these yellow video yesteryear. These are VHS tapes. Back in the 80s, early 90s, they used to do a lot of these, like this one is for Felix the Cat, but it's from the 1920s and 1930s. And these are all recorded. There's 88 minutes on here about just Felix the Cat. And some of them are sound and some of them are silent. But you'll find these video yesteryears for all kinds of stuff. It could be for old TV shows from the 40s and from the late 40s and early 50s, stuff that's just super rare. This is the last one that I have from a buy that I bought about this time last year. A huge lot of these. And it was a lot of animation, early animation, like from 1890 to 1930. Lots of videotapes, a bunch of those. That's the only thing I have left other than that. Look for these yellow ones. If you see this, pick it up and see what it is. It could be something really weird and rare. But I watched some of them and they were great. And these are on T90, so 90-minute video cassettes. So really high quality video cassette. The Library of Congress also put out these Smithsonian videos, and this one, it has all the stuff that's on this videotape, and this is all Origins of American Animation, 1900 to 1921. So it's a lot of old stuff. Now this wasn't sealed or anything, but I just went ahead and bought it. I think most of these videotapes were either 99 cents or 59 cents. I can't remember. I bought a ton of them, like 30 or 40 of them, and sold through all of them. These are pretty rare, kind of unique items. This is probably from the mid-90s, and they put that out. Same thing with, this is the Attack of the Coal Pumpkins. This is an animated feature, but it's kind of that stop motion animation, like really very, very early. This one has like 3 or 4 videos short silent films on it. And anything that has this weird old school, if you're walking through the aisle and you see one of these old school things, pick it up. Because if it's $1 or 50 cents and it's not something that's like really common, like Top Gun or something from the set, if it's something that's unusual like this, pick it up. I don't believe I had any other VHS tapes that were like that up here, but if you see anything in this old school packaging, pick it up. Instructional videos, martial arts, anything like that, guitar, exercising, all those things are really good. I don't typically buy just random DVDs because they're just so low cost anymore and you can find them anywhere. I always look for something that is really specialty type stuff. You're not going to see it on Amazon. You're not going to see it on Netflix. It's going to be weird or it's going to be unusual. That's what I buy whenever I'm doing media. So look for animation. Look for rare video games. You can still find them on the shelves at Goodwill or in thrift stores. Look for instructional videos and exercise and specialty, like X Games type stuff. But if it's like 20 years old, it's probably not on Amazon or anything. Most of this stuff sells so quickly that at one time I had tons and tons of DVDs and videotapes and that kind of stuff, and I really don't have but just a small shelf about this wide with DVDs on it, and that's it anymore. And I used to have boxes and boxes and boxes of them. Another thing that is really good to get is travel videos, especially from the 70s or 80s, like downtown Paris. I've sold something like that, or the Hearst Castle, or things that are from like the 70s, because so much is, like Los Angeles or San Luis Obispo has changed so much that somebody might want to look at that and go, oh, I remember Disneyland in the 70s or whatever. So that's another good thing to look for. But you can make a relatively good investment buying this stuff. Be really selective, take your time, and God bless.